Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to explain you the POP and OOP difference and C and C++ difference. These two are the very important questions. You can see any one of these two questions in all the question papers. They may ask for 5 marks, 6 marks and is very important. Let us start. And one more thing, if you are watching my videos for the first time, hit the subscribe button. I share more videos every day, the important questions. And if you want me to explain any particular subject or topic, comment me below. First, POP. POP means Procedure Oriented Programming. This is the abbreviation of POP, Procedure Oriented Programming. OOP means Object Oriented Programming. Here the main focus is on procedure, that is function. And here the main focus is on object, that is data, rather than the function. This is procedure oriented programming, that's why the main focus is on procedure, function. Here object oriented programming, the main focus is on object or data which is present. And here procedure are being separated from data being manipulated. The procedure will be separated from the data. And in this, procedure and data are combined together. We can see in the encapsulation technique, that is the data and the procedure are combined together, that is called encapsulation. We can see in the OOPS concepts. Data is moved freely from one function to another function using parameters. Means data is not secured because it is moving freely from one function to another function. That's why the data is not secured. Here data is hidden and it can be accessed only by the member function, not by the external function. Here the data is hidden and it can be accessed only by that member function, not by the external function. That's why the data is secured in the object-oriented programming. In the procedure-oriented programming, top-down approach means the execution of the program will happen from the top to bottom. That's why we called it as top-down approach. And in object-oriented programming, bottom-up approach, which means the execution of the program will happen from the bottom to top, that is bottom-up approach. You understood, right? I explained very clearly. Once again, I will explain in short. POP means procedure oriented programming. OOP means object oriented programming. Main focus is on procedure. Here main focus is on data. Procedure and the data is been separated. Here the procedure and data are combined together, that is encapsulation. Data is freely moved from one function to another function using parameter, that is why data is not secured. And data is hidden and it can be only accessed by the member function, not by the external function. That's why data is secured here. Top down approach because from the top the execution will happen. It is bottom up approach. From the bottom to up the execution of the program will happen. Let us see the C and C++. Here C is the procedure oriented language, which means under POP. C++ is object oriented language, which comes under OOP. Got it? The data and functions are separate. I told you already, here the data and the functions are separated. But in this, the data and functions are combined together, which is called encapsulation. I told you. The main focus is on writing the function to perform a specific task. Here the main focus is to write the function to perform the task. Here main focus is on the data which uses the function to achieve the task. Here the main focus is on the data. And type checking is not so strong. And in this, type checking is very strong. In C, printf and scanf are the functions are displaying the data and reading the data. Here the printf is to display the data and scanf is to read the data. When we come to C++, Cout and Cin are the objects displaying the data and reading the data. Cout is to display the data for output. Cin is to read the data. Very simple, right? Easily you can get 6 marks for this. Then why to wait? Subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you very much for it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.